Hello, good morning. My name is Pratama. I'm from 4C class of English Language Education. And now I'm going to talk about paper recycling. So let's start about what is paper recycling. Paper recycling is a process to make a new paper from a waste paper. That's the simple explanation about what is paper recycling. But not all of the waste paper that can be used to make the new paper. For example, the high contaminated paper cannot be used because it contains a lot of chemical substances. The reason why we should recycle paper is that to reduce the use of the new paper, also to save the trees, because we know that paper is made from tree, right? And then I think paper recycling is a good thing to do to save the trees, and also to reduce the use of the new paper. And one of the countries that supports paper recycling is Australia. 45 out of every 100 tons of wood fiber used to make paper in Australia comes from the waste paper. So it is because the government in Australia support the paper recycling, and also the community in Australia, whether it is the people, the whatever, it supports the use of the waste paper. I mean, not the waste paper, I mean the paper that made from the waste paper. And then I want to compare it with Indonesia. In Indonesia, the use of the waste paper is still rare, and then for example, like in the president's election and also the legislative candidates election, we know that a lot of paper were being used during the event. Also the paper is highly contaminated. I can say that highly contaminated because in the papers there's a photograph of the candidates of the president and the legislative candidates. And then I think it will be hard to be recycled, or even it cannot be recycled in the worst thing. So I think that is why I say that the use of the waste paper in Indonesia is rare, because if we want to use, we can use the paper that made from the waste paper to change the paper in the president's election, for example, like that. So I think the government in Indonesia and the community is they don't support it in the maximum stage, maximum rate. So I think it would be better if the government or even the community support more the waste paper in Indonesia. Thank you.